Welcome back to the Lake District. What a day! What a day! 3 degrees, so it's a bit chilly, but it is a beautiful day. We're in Great Langdale, if you'd not already noticed. I've just parked at the Dungeon Ghyll car park, and plan today is to walk up Pike of Blisco. I'm going up via Wall End, obviously up to the summit, and then I'm going to come back down near Red Tarn, drop back down and come back through Stool farm. So I hope you'll come along with me and enjoy the adventure. Come on, let's do it. So the first part of this walk is a short section of road up the small pass towards Red Tarn. So I'm going to get this bit done because you don't want to see boring road walking, and I'll bring you back when we get to the top. But the views are to die for. Just look at that. Look at the light on there, and then over towards Kringle Crag and Waterfall further in the distance behind the band. Loving it. Tony couldn't come today, so I brought Lucky Sid the sheep. Oh, did I mention it was steep? Whew. We're part way up the hill now, but I brought my big camera as well today because I wanted to see if I can get some nice photos. So you just follow the road for a short section up the side of Red Ghyll, and then just where I've been taking the pictures there this is where we go right and start heading up the fell. The sun's peeping over the top now, casting some lovely light over on Langdale Pikes, and then you can just see Pavey Arc popping out over the top. Did a camp up there a couple of years back. So it's not a massive walk this, between 4 to 5 mile, and it's 705 I think metres high. So I'm not doing multiple summits today. I think it's time for a derobe. Ta-da! Onward! Well, I hope you're liking the scenery so far. It's a beautiful walk. I'm loving it. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's all very much appreciated and just helps my channel along a little bit. Appreciate every sub, every like and every view. Like that for a view. Beautiful. And that's looking towards our destination. There's Side Park, Lingmore, with views to die for. Well, as you'd expect with any Lake District walk, the scenery is beautiful. It's always something new to see. These subsidiaries are all flowing back down to Red Ghyll. Just got to get over this nice and steady, no falling. Some nice stepping stones to make your way up. What more can you ask for? So this is a good path on the way up. Respect to the guys who fix the fells. Take some doing coming walking up here all the time. There you go. 1.3 mile. We've still got some lovely views. We've a way to go yet though. Okay, so I just left the main path just down there. Just take a bit of a detour to this spot. I'm trying to get some more pictures. So this was probably going to be my most challenging photograph ever. This is a 5-shot panel with 2 shots. I'm going to focus stack each shot and then I'll put them together. Hopefully everything should be in focus then, so you can see. It is a bit misty, so obviously it's not going to be fantastically clear, but hopefully it'll be a good shot. You're going to see it before I see it, so I'll put it on for you now and tell me what you think of that. I'll wrap everything up here now and then carry on up towards the top. It's not a bad spot to stop and have a break. All these steps are never ending. It's a toughie, a little toughie. Currently at 1500 feet of elevation. Well, it feels good to be reaching the top of these steps. Struggled a bit on there. You've got to get out and do it. Get stronger. The summit is coming into sight. Woo woo. That away. Well, we might have made it to the top of them steps, but we've a way to go yet. There's the summit. Bit more climbing to do. So there's Waterfall just coming into view. Did that one last year, but via the Climbers Traverse. That is a corker of a route. If you're going to do Waterfall, I would really suggest you do it that way. It's a really good climb. I'll throw a card up from when I did it last year, so you can see what it looks like. But it's a peach of a route, well worth doing. Looks like it's getting a bit interesting. There's a route that way, but it looks very slippy. So I'm going to try this one. Wish me luck. Some good hand grips here, so you can pull yourself up, no problem. And some reasonable foot holes too. So, here we go. Wah! Put another one. There you go. Rest of it's okay. Just a little bit of nothing major. There we go. Back on the steps again. Summit's within touching distance. A little bit more. You just see the cairn at the top up there, so people know which way to go. So I guess we better get up here. Again, there's some nice handholds and some nice places to put your feet so you're not going to slip. Just take your time. If you don't feel confident, just make sure you keep 3 points of contact all the time. And just take it easy, no rush. And a little bit more. I think this is the last one. And there's the views. I'd say this is the worst one of the 3 that we've come up. But again, looks like it's got some good footings and some good handholds. Ah! Yeah. Wow, that was the worst one, but we're up. The summit's in sight. That's the summit of Pike of Blisco, or for its Sunday name, Pike of Blisco, as stated in Mr. Wainwright's book. There you go, and my stone's on the top. How long for? Only know. 360 down the Langdale Valley. That's looking over Rhinos Fell. There's the Langdales, Pike of Stickle, Pavey Ark, and then this way, Kringle Crags. Little bit of snow, I don't know if you can see that. Fell, and then through the gap, Fell. What a day. And just over my shoulder, that's Red Tarn. We'll be heading down to that shortly. Well, we're leaving the summit behind, just back there, and we're heading for Red Tarn. So the path coming down this side, so far, much easier, just rocky steps, no climbing. So if you didn't want to do any climbing, probably better off coming this way. Well, I'm sure you'll agree, lunch stops don't come much better than this. Gold Pike up there, you've got Red Tarn down here. That's where I've just come down from. Just had a bit of dinner halfway up there, looking up over Red Tarn, which is just here. This path here, if you follow that round to the right, that's going to take you to the top of Rhinos Pass. If you go that way and follow it up there, go to the left, Gold Pike, go to the right, then you're onto the Kringle Crags then. And then you can follow that over to Fell if you wanted to. For now, I'm going back this way. I'm going to drop back down towards Stool Farm. Well, I couldn't walk past this waterfall, trying to grab a picture. Not ideal situation, tripod fully extended, but on this one, got a 10 stop ND filter, polarizer, 25-second exposure. So I'll drop this one on there, see what you think of that. Should be some nice, smooth, silky water for you. Don't worry, I've not got all new kids on the block. I've got to turn my hat round sometimes so I can see through the viewfinder on the camera. Too old for that. This is called Brownie Ghyll, flowing out of Red Tarn. So if you're looking for a nice easy walk from Great Langdales down at Dungeon Ghyll, I'd highly recommend that. That's Warnyside Force Waterfall. It's not a difficult walk. It's probably about a mile and a half from Dungeon Ghyll, and views that are glorious. I always said I'd go back there and have a dip. So from the 3 degrees it was this morning, I mean my watch is showing 27, well that's because it's on my wrist, so I reckon it's knocking on the door of a good 20. Low 20s, 20, 21. Derobed again, as you can see. But we've not got far now. This point here is probably the only point where the path disappeared. Just follow the shale and the rocks, and then you'll pick the other path back up again on the other side, no problem. So for obvious reasons, don't do a lot of recording when I'm coming down, because I like to see where I'm putting my feet. A bit of a crossing here now. Imagine this being a raging torrent. You'd think these boulders have been nearly covered when we've had a lot of rain. Nice big stepping stones. There's a better view of Warnyside Force. Well that's it, we're back down in the valley. There's where we've come from, a bit bright. And this here is the Oxendale Beck. We're going down, across the bridge, and then heading down towards Stool farm. But before any of that, I'm having a head dip. Oh man. Whoa! I was right about being cold. Oh man, that is lovely. I don't think I've got swimming in it. It's not bad for an head dip. Oh man, how good was that? Icing on the cake, or icing on the head. That was freezing cold. Hi you. Oh. So this is where we cross over the Oxendale Beck and head back to the car. Just up there you can see the road we walked up on this morning, and then we headed right, made our way up behind the conifers and up to the ridge. Well that's it, it's the end of another adventure in beautiful weather. Stats for today, it's just 5 miles, 2,000 feet of ascent, in glorious conditions and surroundings. What more can you ask for? I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for your company. I'll see you next time. Thanks very much everybody. Bye.